in the second chapter in history, that is the war between the two great war between the years. We saw in the morning especially the great economic depression which was happened in 1929. What are all the impacts? What were the causes for the great economic depression and what were the cause of the great economic depression? What would have happened during the great economic depression and where it was started first, USA we saw, and what are all the reasons for that and what are the causes, what are the results, everything we saw the great economic depression. And because of the great economic depression of 1929, many political changes has happened among all the European countries. Understand that we saw. Now we are going to see about the impact on Italy, that is the rise of fascism. Impact the impact of war in Italy. Here the first after the First World War, all the European powers, most of the European powers, the allies, they got victory, we saw that, and the central powers, especially this Germany, Austria, Hungary, they were defeated. Understand, among sharing of the spoils of the war, Italy thought that it will get more colonies. I told you that we saw during the in the middle of the First World War, actually in the beginning of the First World War, Germany, Austria-Hungary, Italy were one side. They were called as central powers. Understand? Another side, this Great Britain, what we can say, France, Russia, they were on the other side. They are called as the allies. But in the meantime, in the middle of the First World War, this Italy, it joined with the allies because of the victorious powers. What we can say, in the wars, they got many victories. The allies, they got many victories. So this Italy, it joined with the allies. And in 1917, USA also joined in the side of the allies we saw. Understand? So at the end of the First World War, Italy was on the side of allies only, on the side of Great Britain. So by the Treaty of Versailles, all the colonies of Great Britain, Austria-Hungary, they were shared among the allied powers. The colonies of Great Britain, Germany, understand, the colonies of Germany and Austria-Hungary, they were shared among the Great Britain, the countries like Great Britain, France, America and Italy. So what Italy, it thought, it will share equally, the share will come more, we can get more colony, like that it thought. But what she has expected, she never get. Understand? So it was a very what we can say, failure for the thought of Italy. Okay, understand? So during the what we can say, during the time of the First World War also, Italy, it loses many financial crises, much financial crisis was happened in Italy. It faced financial crisis during the First World War, and I told you, the sharing of the spoils of the war, the colony also, what Italy expected, she did not got the spoils of the war. War was also failed. What we thought, it become failed only. Okay, and the nationalists were equally unhappy because of the people, the government of Italy. It was what we can say, it unhappy because the people of Italy unhappy because of the government. So it agitated against the government of Italy. So there were frequent strikes strikes and protest against the government. Against the government. And what the people thought, the government, the Italian government is only responsible for the failure of the spoils of the war. So all the people, they wanted to have they wanted to change the government in Italy. So they are waited for a powerful leader. Understand? Now the emergence of Mussolini. Now at this time only, the great Benito Mussolini, he was a great leader. In November 1919, there was an election held in Italy. In November 1919, an election was held in Italy. In the election, who got victory? Abdina, the Bolsheviks. The Bolsheviks, the communists, they got much victory. Understand? And at this time, this Mussolini, he was the son of blacksmith. His father was a blacksmith. Mussolini's son was father was a blacksmith, and his mother was a teacher. Okay, so he also became a elementary school teacher. Afterwards, after growing up, he joined in the Bolshevik, in the party, the Bolsheviks party. He joined in the Bolsheviks party. After that, he became a journalist. This Benito Mussolini, he became a journalist and became a forcible speaker. Because of his speech, he attracted many people, many youth in Italy. Understand? And he joined in the army, an Italian army, and he started to violate violence against the government. Against the government. He opposed the Italian government. Here at that time, there were two, in communists there were two divisions, Bolsheviks and Mensheviks. The Mensheviks are the violent people, தீவிரவாதிகள் சொல்றோம்ல அந்த மாதிரி தீவிரவாதிகள், the violence people, and the Bolsheviks are the மிதவாதிகள். Through talks they can do அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. Okay, but the Bolsheviks at the end, during this time of the First World War, the Bolsheviks people, they don't want to enter into the First World War, so they opposed. No, Italian people, soldiers, they refused to enter into the First World War. Understand? Interfere in the First World War. But what this Mussolini, he followed violence and he opposed the Bolsheviks government, and he forced the people to participate in the First World War. Understand? Can you able to follow? And he got the support from the authorities, many higher authorities, and industrialists, and he got the support from the nationalists, and he got the support from the ex-soldiers, and also he got support from the middle class people, and the youth. So this Benito Mussolini, he got support from all these people. He got the higher authorities, because I told you during this what we can say, during the World War, First World War, the government, it refused to participate in the war. But this great Benito Mussolini, he forced the Italian people to participate in the war. So he got the support also. He got the support from the higher authorities, and he got the support from the industrialists. He got support from the nationalist people. He got support from ex-soldiers, the ex-soldiers and the middle class people, and even the youth also, they supported Benito Mussolini to participate in the war. So for that, on the support of all these people, in 1922, this great Benito Mussolini, he marched on Rome in October. In October 1922, he marched on Rome. Understand? Rome was, what we can say, Rome was ruled by a king. So, on seeing the march of this Benito Mussolini, this march, it was impressed by the king, and he got feared. The king got feared on seeing a mass crowd of this march. Understand, of Benito Mussolini. He got feared, and he invited Benito Mussolini, and he handed over the government to Benito Mussolini. He himself, the king who ruled Italy, he himself handed over the government to Benito Mussolini. So Benito Mussolini became the leader of Italy. Can you able to follow how he became the leader of Italy? Okay, he founded the fascist party. Fascist party. Benito Mussolini founded the fascist party, became a triumph one. Understand? Next. How this Benito Mussolini, he become the dictator. We'll see it now. This Benito Mussolini become a great dictator of Italy. Sarvadhigari சொல்றோம்ல அதுதான். Dictator means Sarvadhigari. Benito Mussolini become a great dictator. Here in 1924 an election was happened, and in this election 65% of the people, they gave votes to cast for the, they gave votes to fascism, that is Mussolini, fascist party. Understand? Fascist party. Here this Matteotti, he was a socialist leader. Understand? He opposed Benito Mussolini, and he was murdered by the fascist party. Fascist, that by Benito Mussolini. Understand? And the opposition party boycotted the parliament in protest. So Mussolini banned all the opposition parties which were not supported Benito Mussolini. He banned all the opposition parties, and even he killed the opposition party leaders. He killed the leaders also. He killed the leaders of the opposition party, and he became the Deuce. He called as Deuce. Deuce means leader. He was called by his followers as Deuce. Understand? He got many followers, many people, many youth, many Italians. They started to follow great Benito Mussolini. He was called by his followers as Deuce. Deuce means leader. Understand? His followers wore black shirts. They were called as black shirts. They wore only black shirts. Black shirt இருக்குல்ல, black கலரில் ஷர்ட், அதுதான் அவங்க போடுவாங்களாம் அவங்களோட ஃபாலோவர்ஸ் இட்டாலியில். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? ஸோ தே ஆர் கால்ட் அஸ் black shirts. Understand? And he stopped all the strikes and protest. எல்லாத்தையும் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டார். Nobody is there to be against by the this Benito Mussolini, and the parliament also was abolished. Parliament was abolished by Benito Mussolini. Understand? So he was called as Deuce, I told you, and wield enormous power. He got many power, he got many support. The whole of Italy, the Italian people, the youth, the industrialists, the admin people, and the nationalist people, the journalist people, everybody, they supported Benito Mussolini, and he became the big power in Italy. So he was called as the dictator of Italy. If he said sit means others should sit. டிக்டேட்டர்னா அதான் சர்வாதிகாரி சொல்கிறோம்ல, அவர் நில்லுனா நிற்கணும், உட்காரனா உட்காரணும். புரியுதா? தட் இஸ் தே ஆர் கால்ட் அஸ் டிக்டேட்டர்ஸ். த டூ கிரேட் டிக்டேட்டர்ஸ் நம்மளோட வேர்ல்டில் இருந்தாங்க. ஒன் வாஸ் பெனிட்டோ முசோலினி இன் இட்டாலி, அண்ட் another one was the Adolf Hitler in Germany. Understand? Next chapter we'll see about Adolf Hitler. So Benito Mussolini, he got much power. Understand? Next, he attracted even the Pope also. Here in Italy there were two government. Understand? In Italy there were two government. One was the parliament, another one was the Pope. The Pope was the ruler of the Vatican City. Vatican was a country, small city. Understand? So Pope ruled the Vatican City, and another government was the parliament government. There were two government. So this Pope, he accepted this great Benito Mussolini as the leader of Italy. So for this Benito Mussolini, he accepted the power of Pope in Vatican City, both of them. Understand? Vice versa. And they concluded a treaty also. It was called as Lateran Treaty. Lateran Treaty was concluded between them in the year 1929. It was a very important treaty in the history of Italy. Understand? Because why? You know, this Vatican City, what Mussolini told, he accepted the rule of Pope in Vatican City. அவர் என்ன சொல்லிட்டாரு, நீங்கள் உங்கள் இண்டிபெண்ட்டாக Vatican City ரூல் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, I won't interfere in the administration. Understand? You rule yourself. And he accepted the Catholic religion also in Italy, that is in Vatican City. So I won't interfere in the matters of Vatican City, he said. So for that Pope, what he said, okay, if you said like that, you gave independence to me, so you just be the leader of Italy. Like that, both of them, they made an agreement. It was lastly they made one treaty. It was called as Lateran Treaty in the year 1929. So during this time, there was a great problem. After the First World War, there was a great depression we saw. This great economic depression was also happened in Italy, that we saw in 1929, great economic depression. It was happened in Italy also. Understand? Okay. So much financial crisis happened in Italy. After that, this Mussolini, he managed and he built up the great empire Italy. Okay. Next we'll see about Adolf Hitler of Germany. Okay.